Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses received the word of God. And you say you're not familiar with the story, but he went up to a mountain, received the word of God, and came down and brought it to his people. The same people is who Jesus Christ came and died for. Right? So Moses brought down this word. Read.
On this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and
So we can see that this is a place where we were dwelling at the time. It's called the wilderness, when we receive the word of God. Right? Now drop down to chapter 28, and we're going to go straight to verse 15. Because I want to describe to you what Moses said will happen in the future. Right? Because I'm going to cut through the story. We get blessings, we were in rulership. But I want to go to the part where we are now today. Right? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So Moses is going to prophesy to this people. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now remember, Moses got the word of God and shared it with these people. And he's saying to them now, if you don't obey the voice of God, obey the word of God, what?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses told the children of Israel, he gave them the laws and said, if you follow these laws, if you obey these laws, blessings will come upon you. But if you don't follow these laws, curses is going to come upon you. So curses is a good thing or a bad thing? That's a bad thing, right? Because no one wants to be cursed, right? Read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
if you would not obey his commandments,
to observe, to do all his commandments,
or only the ones that you want to do,
to observe, to do all his commandments,
the ones that I favor the best, maybe,
to do all his commandments,
read,
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now that what Moses prophesied will happen to these people called Israel, right? Now let me identify those people today, because there's no end to all the people. We are still generating, right? Verse 16.
Verse 16. Curse shall thou be in the city.
Now it says, curse shall thou be in the city. Now in the city called Bridgetown, we have several buildings, right? Who you think own the biggest ones as a people? The government? You sure? They got some private ones in between. Who own the private ones? Huh? Who own Care Shepherd? The government ain't own Care Shepherd, so who own it? So, alright, let me give it to you then. The white man own Care Shepherd. Yes. The white man own all the big businesses because they got the cheddar, they got the money. And the black people own what? They never own where they are, because they're on the sidewalk with a tray, selling. And everybody selling the same thing. You understand? So, which one is blessed and which one is cursed? The white man or the black man? The black man is cursed? But why the black man can't own a big building like Care Shepherd? Ah. So they're cursed with what? Poverty? Owning nothing? Have to go in front the white man's store to sell apples that he buy from the same white man. That makes sense? So that's a curse. Let me show you how much that is a curse. Get me Deuteronomy 7:6. Because the children of Israel, who is God's people, he says something about them. But today, we are not living that out. We are not recognizing it. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. And for thou art an holy people.
This is what God says about these children of Israel, these black people. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people.
Special.
Unto himself. Above.
No, below.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's what God said about his people. They are above all people of the face of the earth. But look at us today. Look at these people today. They're at the bottom, selling apples and fruits that they buy from their oppressor.
That's right.
Who say that Jesus Christ is what? You understand? So that in itself is a curse, because we believe that. Sis, we believe that for many of years, and we never read out of this Bible that he was black. So we were cursed with lies. So we can safely identify that these people that Moses was speaking to back then is us, because we are suffering these curses. We are the ones that are at the bottom of society, have to beg another race for a handout. Understand? That's how we identify. In the times of the cane fields, when we had to work the cane fields and the cotton fields, who was it that was working the cane fields and cotton fields? Because Moses said back then that these things will happen to us if we don't obey his commandments. Get that for me again, Deuteronomy 28:15.
Same thing, same topic. Christ being, this was he was Christ. And also
no problem. Right? So Moses prophesied that if we don't obey these commandments that he got from the Most High to give to us, his people, that these curses will fall upon us, and we live in it. We're seeing it today.
Daddy.
We're seeing it today. Before you go, sis, what's today? According to the Bible, what's today's? Okay, today's the Sabbath. The Sabbath. The Sabbath. Right? Today is the Sabbath day. It's a holy day unto the Most High God. Ah, you know it. But look what we're doing. We don't care about God's laws. We just want to make some money. Can we not do this tomorrow? Can we not do this Friday? And then when the sun go down, say we can stop and obey the Sabbath? We are a cursed people, sis. But we have to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments that God gave to us, so that we can be freed. Because we are the only people that need to be saved. What do white man need to be saved from?
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.